the Serious Combat Report, your go-to source for fight news updates, expert analysis, history, and coverage of combat sports. Whether it's the ring or the cage, we bring you the facts. Subscribe now and stay informed. WBA President Gilberto Mendoza has expressed his appetite for a rematch following Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach Jr.'s controversial draw last Saturday. The pair collided for Davis's WBA World Lightweight title at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York, headlining an Amazon Prime pay-per-view card. Ahead of their clash, Roach was widely considered to be a sizable underdog, but nonetheless produced a glittering performance to take his fearsome opponent the full 12-round distance. And yet, before the judges' scorecards were read out, a questionable call from referee Steve Willis swiftly became the major talking point of their encounter. Despite issuing a count after Davis took a knee, Willis then made a sharp U-turn and instead ruled it a no-knockdown. During his post-fight press conference, Tank revealed that the hair product from his braids had slipped into his eyes, causing him to suffer from a discomforting burning sensation. In any case, though, Willis has come under fire for denying Roach what should have been a career-best victory, as a 10-8 round would have ultimately swung the result in his favor. A rematch, therefore, appears to be the most logical next step. But while that may be the case from his perspective, Davis has already hinted that his next opponent has been lined up. Roach, meanwhile, has retained his WBA super featherweight title, though is perhaps more likely to remain at 135 pounds in the wake of his statement performance. Despite teasing a possible retirement plan towards the end of last year, Gervonta Davis has now insisted that his immediate future remains in the ring. The 30-year-old suffered his first professional blemish last night against Lamont Roach Jr., who produced an assertive performance before coming away with a controversial draw. Their fiercely contested clash at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York, saw WBA World Lightweight titless Davis encounter perhaps the toughest test of his career. But the main talking point, in truth, emerged in the 9th round, when referee Steve Willis chose not to award Roach with a richly deserved knockdown. A 10-8 round would have seen the WBA super featherweight champion claim a monumental victory, but while Davis took a knee, the possible upset was ultimately denied after two judges scored the fight 114-114. Another scorecard of 115-113 for Tank was then produced, leaving Roach feeling aggrieved at not only the actions of Willis but the officiating in general. Still, while his assignment was far removed from what he expected it to be, Davis has hinted at a potential rematch with Roach further down the line. Not only that, but in the wake of his draw, the American has also been highly critical of his performance, promising to return to training before long. "I'm getting back in the gym in like a week," Davis told media members at his post-fight press conference. "Hopefully we can get the rematch. It probably won't be this year. It's definitely the one I want next, but it's not going to be next." Before his dust-up with Roach, Davis claimed that he planned to retire by the end of this year, wishing to become a better father for his two daughters. But now, it would appear that his exit from the sport is far from near, with the ferocious puncher instead looking to get back to winning ways. "It's definitely changed my retirement plans," Davis continued. "I've probably got like 4 more fights now." Join the conversation in the comments below. Subscribe now for deep dives into combat history, fight breakdowns, and exclusive coverage of combat sports. I'm Amanda Sutherland, and this is Serious Combat.